Today is March 25th, 1977. Susie Cobb and I are just sitting in the basement with nothing to do. The housework is all finished. It's just spick and span upstairs with not a speck of dust anywhere because I've got it all nice and clean. And now Mommy's sitting downstairs watching TV and knitting, and Susie's playing with the recorder, so she asked me if I would record something on the recorder for her, and I said, sure I would. Yesterday everybody was sick. I had to go get Cindy from school, and Susie was sleeping, so Ronnie had to come and stay with Susie while I went to get Cindy from school because the nurse called me and said she was sick and I should come bring her home. And then Susie woke up later, and she went to school, but she was much too tired to do her acrobatics, so we didn't have our acrobatic lesson last night, but she went back to bed then after supper. Slept all night. And Cindy was feeling better than in the afternoon, and she just kind of painted a little bit and fooled around in the basement. And today, everybody's back to normal. Except Cindy. What's your name?
My name is Suzie Cobb. And I'm gonna read a book. And it's called How Spider Saved Halloween. It was Halloween Eve, and try as I might, I couldn't think of a good disguise. No matter what costume I tried on, it still looked like me. I went to see my good friend Ladybug hopping. She might help. She was on the porch carving a jack-o'-lantern with fly. I hope I'm not intruding, I said. You're always intruding, said Fly. Hush, Fly, said Ladybug. Come in, Spider, you're always welcome. Thank you, I replied. I never felt that Fly liked me, but Ladybug liked me enough for two. Why aren't you wearing a costume? Asked Ladybug. Because my problem is that no matter what I put on, I still look like me. That is a problem, said Fly. We'll solve it, said Ladybug. Let's go inside. And Fly said, I will get into our costumes.
Let's go inside, and Fly and I will get into our costumes. It will help us get an idea.
Where was it? It will help us get an idea. Good, I said. Fly went into the bathroom. Minutes later, he came out in a beard and a cap. Who am I? Asked Fly. Santa Claus, I replied. Wrong, said Fly. I'm one of the 7 dwarfs. Then Ladybug excused herself and went to the bathroom to change into her costume. Minutes later, she emerged. Emerged. What am I? Asked Ladybug. Correct, I said. Correct, said Ladybug. Now for you, said Ladybug. She dressed me up in lady's clothes. You still look like you, said Fly. Still looks like himself, said Ladybug. Looks even more like himself. Yeah, that is. A cowboy suit wasn't much better. Well, we all put our heads together to think of a costume that would really disguise me. Suddenly, there was a sickening squash from the porch. We all ran outside to see what it was. Ladybug's jack-o'-lantern was wrecked. Two bullies with baseball bats were hooting and running away. Bug burst into tears. She cried. Burst into tears. "A beautiful pumpkin," she cried. "And it's too late to get another," moaned Fly. "Halloween is ruined, it's true," I said. "Halloween without a pumpkin just isn't Halloween." I stopped feeling sorry for myself and started feeling sorry for my friends. Then I got an idea. "Color me orange," I said. They colored me orange. While they were coloring me orange, I cut out a piece of green construction paper. "Paste this on my head," I said. Fly got the paster jar. Ladybug did the pasting. Hannah took a black marker and drew lines on myself and blackened out my front teeth. "You're a pumpkin," they both examined. "Halloween isn't spoiled after all." "You're darn tootin'," I said, "on the trick-or-treat. We tricked or treated all over the neighborhood, and everyone gave us lots of treats and armed us our costumes, especially the walking, talking pumpkin. At last our bags were full, and we headed home. When who should we see coming down the street but the two bullies who had smashed the jack-o'-lantern. They were heading our way with cans of shaving cream. "They'll spray us with shaving cream," cried Ladybug. "They'll steal our trick-or-treats," moaned Fly. "No, they won't," I said. "They're bullies. And bullies are cowards. Quick, hide behind this bush." Just as the bullies passed by, I jumped out and screamed, "Boo!" The bullies dropped their shaving cream and ran away, screaming, "A pumpkin ghost! The pumpkin ghost! Save us! Save us!" We went back to Ladybug's house and counted our loot. Ladybug planted a kiss on my cheek and Fly shook my hand. "Because you saved Halloween," said Ladybug. "I must admit you did it," said Fly. "You saved Halloween." I guess I had, and it was very happy to save Halloween for my two dear friends, Fly and Ladybug. Here comes the two bullies to spoil Halloween, but wait, here comes Spider. Goodbye, Grandpa and Grandma.
I'm supposed to see a brownie and I see only myself. Myself. But that does rhyme with elf. How strange. I have a rhyme, but no brownie. I will go back to the wise old owl. So Mary went back to the tree. "Ooh, and what did you see in the pond?" said the owl. "I saw nothing but myself," said Mary. "And what did you think you would see?" "A brownie. You told me so." "And what are brownies?"
asked the owl. Granny said brownies are helpful little people. Ha! And the one you saw was not. Are you sure you did not see a brownie? Yes, I am not a brownie. Ho-ho! Are you quite sure? Asked the owl. You go home and speak to Betty about it. Tell her all about the magic rhyme, and maybe together you can find a brownie or two. If you find them, come along with them to our magic brownie ring. The ring meets deep in the woods when the moon is full. There, all the brownies talk about the helpful things they have done, and I help them find new things to do. Mary was surprised. Brownies meet here in the woods, and no one knows about it? Yes, said the wise old owl. Every time the moon is full, listen very carefully, and you will hear the call to the brownie ring. Round and round about, turn about and in and out. Come into the brownie ring, ready for most anything. I will go home and tell Betty everything you have said, and maybe together we can find the brownies. I am sure you can, said the owl. Now hold on to me, and I will take you home. Before she knew it, Mary was back in her own little bed. It was almost day. She woke Betty at once and told her what had happened. She told her about the magic rhyme that ended with the word myself. They thought about it for a long time. Then they both laughed out loud as they guessed who the brownies were. They tiptoed down to the kitchen. There they did every bit of work they could find. They even found the scissors their father had lost a week ago. Then they hurried out of the room as they heard his footsteps. When the poor tailor came into the kitchen, he looked around and rubbed his eyes. He looked around and rubbed them again harder. The fire was going, the kettle was on, the table was set, the floor was clean, and the room was bright and shiny as a new penny. For a while the tailor could not say a word. Then he called, Granny, Mary, our brownie, Betty, our brownies have come back, and look, a brownie has even found my scissors. The next morning and for mornings after, the tailor tried to get up early enough to see what the brownies were doing and to thank them. One morning, very early, he heard laughter. It must be the brownies, he thought. He put on his clothes and went down the stairs. Now he heard singing, too. This is my chance to thank them, he said, and he opened the kitchen door. There he saw Mary and Betty dancing around the room. What is this? What have we here? The tailor was so surprised. It's the brownies, sang the children. Brownies? Where are the brownies? Cried the tailor. Here, where are the brownies? But who did all the work? Where are the real brownies? Here, said Mary and Betty as they ran into their father's arms. When Granny heard the noise, she came down too. The tailor told her how he had found the brownies. What do you think of it all, Granny? Said the tailor. Barons are a blessing, said Granny. I told you so. And ever after, the tailor's brownies were the joy of his life. Every day they found more things to do to brighten the little home. Sometimes the tailor wondered how they learned to do so much, but he never found the answer, for he never saw them creeping out to join the other brownies in the magic brownie ring deep in the woods. That's what we're going to be. Yes, sir. We're going to be great little brownies here.
Good night, little W. Wilbur. Worthington Farm. Good night, little W's.
Good night, little X. Zinx, good night, little X. Zinxophorus, Xerxig, Sixophorus. Good night, little X.
I'll say good night.
Let's do Y.
I'll do good night, little V.
Good night, little Y. Yelva, Yakowski, Yak. Good night, little Y. Good night, little Z. Zorba, Zachary, Zebra.
Good night, little V. Good night, little V. Good night.
The end.
Now read the other book. Now read the other book. Now read the other book.
Good night, Richard Rabbit.
Right. Rabbit.
I can't sleep, said Richard Rabbit.
I read it, remember?
Okay.
I can't sleep, said Richard Rabbit. You must try, said Mother. But there was a giant walking around downstairs. That is only your father. But there are 8 little
Eight little pigs
There are 8 little pigs in my bed. Nonsense.
Those are your toes,
Those are your toes,
said Mother.
Mother, he put have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not a bunny. A bunny has 4.
1, 2, 3. But there is a man looking in my window. Nonsense.
That is only the man in the moon, said Mother.
That is only the man in the moon.
Now go to sleep.
Now go to sleep. But there are rocks in my bed.
Now comes nonsense.
Nonsense. Your seat needs moving. What is that big dog doing in my room? That is only the toy dog we gave you last Christmas. But there is someone rapping at my window. It looks like a giant. And it is.
It is only the wind.
It is only the wind. But there is a fire engine going by. So there is. Now go to sleep. I'm hungry, said Richard. You know there's no eating between meals. I'm thirsty, said Richard Rabbit. Here is a glass of water. I'll go stop for a minute.
I'm glad I have you, said Richard.
I'm glad I have you, said Richard. I'm glad I have you, said Richard. I'm glad I have you, said Mother. Richard said nothing. He was fast asleep. Good night.